You can do whatever your little heart desires. I'm going to put a countdown on my phone because I don't know how to add it to OBS. So get ready, guys. We're going to get going here. Is everyone familiar with the UI? Do you know how to spawn everything that you need? Blah-de-blah. All right, boys. In 3, 2, 1. Make it happen. Go. Go, 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 go. All right, chat. It's finally happening. The boys are going to work. What I'm going to do now is initiate the old timer. These men have 10 minutes. 10 minutes, MTV Cribs, Rust Edition. It's happening. I got to find some proper music. Some proper music for MTV Cribs, Rust Edition. What we're going to do, we're going to give these, like I said, we're going to give these men 10 minutes to just go nuts. And Krins is already coming out hot with what looks like a 4x4 foundation, turning it to stone. It's about half wood, half stone right now. Jareth opening up with a 3x3, only a twig, and he looks like he's demolishing half of it now. Don't know what's going on there. Rebel had some hesitation going into this. Had some hesitation going in, said he's not a great builder. I explained to him it's not about your skill as a builder. All right, we have Rebel shooting out one of his platforms, it looks like. As of right now, we're going to keep an eye on these boys and what they got going on. You know, going into the competition, Krins was having some issues, said he couldn't run. For whatever reason, the game has stopped him from being able to run. I think he might even be AFK. No, he's back at it now. He's moving now. There's also a random boat, and I wonder if that is going to play into his strategy going in. Again, one of the key factors of rating of the base here, one of the key factors is what we call the swag factor, okay? Meaning, I'm old enough to use the word swag. Also things like a nice car or even a boat in your lawn, although there is no water. So a boat on your yard with no water kind of gives the opposite of swag factor. I feel like maybe, I don't know. We'll see what he's going for. We'll see what he's going for. It's all in the eye of the key holder. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, right? But what does it all mean? Which is fine. We are down to 5 minutes and 15 seconds, by the way. Those of you who can hear me, I do recommend leaving the stream open just so you can keep, you know, you can keep updated. Anything I need to say. I actually like the format that Rebel's going with here. We have kind of like a Death Star flattened like a pancake situation. I don't really know. I don't know what you would call that, all right? I'm not a professional, but I like it. Rebel was worried going in about his building skills. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now Krins, what he's doing, I think we might have seen this format before. He showed us a base build in the past that he had, but I think that was for actual survival, not for the swag factor as it's known. Yeah, this is a very different layout, very symmetrical though, very boxy. So I'm assuming he plans on kind of giving his oomph inside the base rather than outside, which is okay. Which is okay. That's fine. Again, we're rating on a couple different factors. We have the outside presentation, which is, I mean, this isn't bad. Again, he's adding to it. He's getting a roof going. He's gonna funk it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna funk it up. Krins is hard at work over there. Hard at work. Rebel as well. Let's check in on our boy Jareth though. We haven't talked to him in a minute. Turn the flying back on. The flying's get a little bit tricky because we can't fly near other people's builds apparently. So approaching Jareth here, I also can't run. There we go. Approaching oh, right out of the gate? Right, right out of the gate.
It's weird.
Jareth is going for a seasonal theme. He's going for the Christmas theme. Now he's taking some time, I think, just to kind of collect his thoughts and maybe, you know, say a little prayer or something. I don't know. I don't know if he's religious. I don't know. But I like the I like the presentation. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I think it's bold to go for a seasonal theme in the middle of April. And bold might be what it takes. Might be what it takes. Again, I want to make sure I'm getting a good shot here so we can see everybody. I like this. I'm going to say we're starting off with competitive MTV Cribs Rust Edition. Perfect. So we're down to, boys, 1 minute. 1 minute and 55 seconds. This is really good. They're making really, really good progress in 10 minutes. I think Krins was right. I think we might need a little more time. That went by much, much quicker than I thought it would. Yeah, again, I might add 5 minutes on toward the end of the timer. We have Rebel Jareth and Krins going to war. We set it for a 10-minute timer initially. We might increase it to 15. I'm going to give them another 5 at the end of the timer. These boys are putting in work, man. We are on a sandbox server with just unlimited building. And they have 15 minutes to create their crib, their quote-unquote crib, and it's going to be graded on a couple different scales, right? Outside presentation, symmetry, swag factor, and internal presentation. Don't ask me what any of that means, because I don't know. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Again, we have the Christmas lights, the wreath on the door, the Christmas tree inside. I don't know where he is. He must be decorating. I mean, even the windows. You know what I mean? I know it's probably just like a skin. There he is. There he is. And by the way, the boys also have the ability to fly. So it's going to speed things up a little bit, which is fine. We are approaching the end of the 10 minutes. I'm going to add 5 more on. So if you guys can hear me, I'm adding 5 more minutes. Very excited about the competition so far. I think someone just shot at me, and that's fine. Let's get back to a little bit of commentary here. The boys are hard at work. We got about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Twitch has never been perfect. What country is he the Sultan of? I don't know. I don't know which countries still use a Sultan. Fun fact, my elementary school mascot was the Sultans. Who's in first? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to judge yet. I appreciate I appreciate the boldness. Oh my god, he's making it snow. He's making it, Jareth is making it snow at his base. That's impressive, man. Don't mind the boat. We're not going to take the boat into account when we grade him on swag factor. He's inside right now, which is good. He put a lot of work into his presentation outside. We have a back patio, a front patio. We don't know much about it, which I like. I like going in knowing we don't really know what's going to go on. Now, you see Rebel here is going for, and remember, one of the metrics is symmetry, okay? Anyone can make a box, you know what I'm saying? Look at these two. These two over here made boxes. He made a box, he made a rectangle. Look at that. I don't know what that is. It's very symmetrical, very, very pleasing to the eye, I would say, which is good. I think that's a huge factor. We have a minute and 10 seconds left. Shout out to Chinese food if you're watching. All right, Jareth, time's up. Don't move, follow me. Follow me.
Okay.
Come.
Hold on,
Come.
put on my hat.
Come. What we're gonna do, all right, boys, nobody move.
We finish reinforcing.
The 15's up, man. The 15 is up. You know what we're gonna do though?
I tried.
You know what we're gonna do? It's our first round.
My hat?
Krins, I like your hat. Krins had some technical issues, so I want to give him a second. I'm thinking during that time you guys can polish up anything you need to, tie up any loose ends. However, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I want to make sure Krins gets back in here. So, Krins says it's fine. Just go. We're gonna call it there. Let's meet, boys. What's the best way to do this? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're kicking it off now. Time's up. Jareth is gonna walk us through his crib, and he's gonna give us a presentation. Now that's part of the grade. Remember that. That's part of the grade is how he presents it. All right. So the little details are important here. You're gonna take us through every room in the house. You know, depending on how many rooms you have. It's not necessarily timed, but if I feel like you're stalling, that's good. That might take away from your score. Let's do it.
Christmas is always in my family. My mom does her Christmas tree. I have some snow machines. I have my snowmen army. Come back here. There's just a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo. No idea what it does, but let's not mind that. That's
not a good presentation, guys. He could have lied to me, and I would have had no idea.
Right, so here's my Christmas tree that my mom still has up. I feel like she still has one up. If you come upstairs, we have the dinner table. Everyone take a seat.
Chat. Oh my god. It's so hard with like the rust
everyone take some food.
Aesthetic. Now part of his presentation is feeding us. Wires are hazards. True. Why? Those were exposed wires too. Out in the desert, there's all kinds of animals, alpacas that could chew on those.
Put your gun away, you psycho. Then I'm poor and I don't get a lot of money from my farming business. I only have one bed. But everyone on the bed, we're gonna take a picture. On the bed, Mason.
Wait, how did he pull out a camera? What the fuck? What? Cheese. Alright, so we've been through every room.
No, that's for my giant head.
We've been through every room. Let's meet out front. Let's meet out front. Fiasco, definitely not a 10 out of 10. No hate, no offense. Here's my thoughts, chat. The man had 15 minutes. It was very... It felt empty. It felt bare to me. I'm not going to give it a grade yet because we're going to grade it on a curve compared to the other guys, right? It felt a little bare. I'm poor. I get it. I get it. But you're not poor in this server. I'm poor too. But in this server, you're rich. You know, you had 15 minutes and unlimited materials. However, there's something to be said about a man. Okay, Rebel. There's something to be said about a man who goes for a Christmas theme in the middle of April.
What are you doing
Okay?
to my pig?
And I have nothing but respect for that. I love that he included that it's his
Look,
family's home.
my farm
He
isn't even done
immediately blamed his mother for leaving the Christmas tree up,
Okay.
and that's hilarious to me.
In my house.
Got you both
I
on the
legit
bed
can
and
take a
pulled out a
picture of
camera,
it.
and we all know what happens next. He did get 2 men on a bed and pulled out a camera. That's true, which means he's persuasive, and that plays into his presentation. These are all important things. Everyone take note. Chat, take notes. We're gonna move on over to Rebel's base. All right, Rebel, let's move on over to your home.
Mason, did you get the cake I gave you?
No. All right, frankly, I'm nervous. Rebel is taking us down to his humble abode here. I did watch him crash his helicopter 4 times.
It's showtime, baby.
Oh, I dig the confidence, chat. I dig the confidence. Right out of the gate, plays directly in his presentation. Notice the entire time, Jareth was saying how poor and sad he was, which, you know, takes away from his points, but it's okay. It's okay. We're jumping in. Oh, we're landing inside the base. Although not a great helipad, if we're being honest. I don't know that I love the design of that, the whole hop off and fall into the sandbox thing. I don't know.
We're just gonna keep it there for us.
Dude, this is like
Yeah.
Airline 91.
All right, Jareth, you gotta stay silent while this man gives us his presentation, please. We're gonna show respect.
So
And
basically,
floor is yours,
you know,
Rebel.
we have a multi-stage floor. We have an arena. We have a little helipad kind of thing. We can all come in here. We can, you know, duel. You know, it's a little MTV. You know, a little Coliseum, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
So like, this is the area. The people come in from the outside while the audience is over here. Coming in through this side.
Oh, okay. I dig the hatch. I dig the hatch edition.
Through this door.
You know, I feel like it gives possible
Hey,
spectators.
Down right here.
I mean, that's
a little,
hazardous. That's hazardous. They can come up here. They can hang out, have a few drinks.
Nice.
It's a
Is that?
nice little wooden thing so you can lean against it. It's good. You know, you gotta be kind of taller. It's you know.
So you're
I-
kind
you
of
know, it's a-
discriminating
it's a
against
little-
shorter
little-
people.
Little that
Walls.
discrimination. They have to come together and you put them on the shoulders.
Right.
It's a picking up kind of thing.
That's true. That's true. That's science. Here's what I'm excited about, chat. I think Krins is taking advantage. I think this is part of his presentation, which I like. I respect this. Oh my. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god.
I don't need those.
Oh my god.
They're not fucking expensive.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This
Already
Oh my
flexing.
god, I went on the map.
Already flexing his money.
Welcome to my crib, bitches.
I'm stuck on the map.
Yes. What does that say? It says welcome. Welcome to the crib, bitches. Chat, I'm dying. I'm actually crying. Krins, you actually making me cry. I'm so red.
All right. So we come into the grand fireplace. You know, got a full kitchen, complete with, you know, all your not bare necessities. This isn't Jungle Book. Complete with all the necessities. I can't run. We got a nice little window here. You know, the usual, 5 feet thick, I guess. Big target closet.
5 feet thick, he says. I'm not sure.
Here's where all the real stuff happens. Get in
Oh,
Pick me up, please.
that's an original MTV quote right there.
there.
Is this
my
a
main living area?
bear rug?
Pick me up.
Hey, does that say? Hey, does that say
Wait.
take your pants off? I just.
No.
It's. I mean, it's pretty
So,
clear.
You know, I'm into people watching, so this is what these are for.
Into people watching what?
Nothing. There's party favors on the ground.
There's ammo. It's ammo in an armored door.
You know,
Okay.
just good stuff. Another room in here. This is the secondary.
I mean, I feel like you went a little
Oh, we
overboard
got
with
the
the bear
sugar over
rugs.
here.
What do you think?
No, not enough.
That's a what?
So every time I have to go to the bathroom, I actually take a dump in one of these pumpkins. I just throw it off the roof at poor people.
Wait, you throw it off the roof at poor people?
Easy guest room, but it's for the poor guests.
What? Okay. Like it. I like it.
Sick balcony up here.
It is a pretty sick balcony.
Overlooks all the common folk.
Now, Rebel, notice he went with a
Go on the other side, you know,
size of a
overlooks my
wall that,
boat.
you know, kind of works for everybody. You can see over it.
told, like, you don't need to have a boat, there's no water, but then I was like, I need one of these.
You just bought a boat anyway. I mean, respect.
Yep.
Respect. We're gonna add up, you know, the different traits, different attributes, see what we can do. I mean, this is it's tough for a couple of reasons. Each base has their pros and cons, I feel like, right? Let's kick it off in the order that we went in, right? So we started with Jarrett's base. Jarrett went for a very bold seasonal theme, although after further investigation, it seemed like all the money he spent on Christmas themed goodies literally broke the bank for him, because he had nothing else in his house. He claims to have a full family, but there was no one else home. So are these the voices in Jarrett's head? We're never gonna know, but that's not why we're here. He was very honest with his presentation. I feel like a lot of times they're like, yo, what's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. Here's my tiger. Here's all 40 of my wives. Like, they make a bunch of, like, they're lying. They're very obviously lying. Jarrett didn't even try. He didn't even try to lie to us. He was very honest. Straight up, he was admitted his mom left the Christmas tree up. I don't know where the snow came from. You can see it's very hot outside. Hospitality is a huge part of it. The man offered us food. It's important. And then we got to the top. He got to the 3rd floor, and he made us stand naked on a bed and take a picture. Now that's the part I don't know what to do with. Will Jarrett ever conquer the demons in his mind? I don't know. I gotta give it like a 6. Jarrett, it's a solid 6 out of 10. A lot of pros, a lot of cons. You know, okay, I just fell through the map. I don't really know what to do with that. You know, reapproaching Rebel's base for the 2nd time, it takes me back, right? It takes me back. I'm having a lot of, like, warm, comfortable memories, because he was very, very hospitable, right? He has an entire 2nd floor dedicated to people who just want to watch the people on the 1st floor, which is cool. However, if they're short, they're kind of not welcome, which felt weird to me. It felt weird to me. Being a man who's not incredibly tall myself, I felt a little like he was projecting on me. I felt a little triggered. He kind of just flies his chopper over it and jumps out and hopes for the best. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. No bedrooms, no bedrooms, no kitchen, no living room, no bathrooms. And these are all important items in a house. These are important items in a house. He built a house for the people, not for himself, but for the people. However, the people do need bathrooms, and there were none. So we're gonna move on. Now revisiting Kryns' house, it's changed a little bit. It's changed a little bit. Notice the boat is gone. I think Rebel actually took his boat, but the boat was a bold move. Kryns was not afraid. I think Kryns actually is the one who took all of Jarrett's money. So Jarrett was broke. Kryns very apparently had much more money than everyone else in the server. And it just worked out for him. He was not afraid to flex. I mean, if you revisit, the man had a welcome sign, which I think was supposed to say welcome. It's a very bold house. You walk in, you're like, whoa, this guy's in charge. Like, he nails you with alpha energy right off the bat, which I don't mind. Not sure what he's doing there. But another really important aspect to Kryns' house was that he had the rooms that you need. Keep in mind, remember, he had a bedroom, although it was full of bear rugs. He had a bathroom, although it was only pumpkins and not toilets. He had a guest room that he said was only for poor people, so I'm not sure what any of that means. He had less time, and he crashed. He did crash. He had real technical issues. He did have real technical issues, so he had less time than everyone else. I actually gave extra time to Rebel and Jarrett. I really think, and everyone did a great job. Put your votes in. Put your votes in, chat. It's going to be like American Idol. Whatever you think, put your votes in. Rebel's base, we're going to give it also a 6 out of 10 on the Cribsometer. Tied with Jarrett. Tiesco, I can't help but agree with you on this. It's so hard to not go for Kryns in this one. I really think he did the most with what he had, right? Including a crash. He crashed at one point. He had the least amount of time. The award goes to our man T. Kryns. I'm not sure what the award is yet. We haven't decided. We have added T. Kryns as a moderator of the channel. Kryns, congrats, man. You earned it. You absolutely earned it. Incredible base build. Very well done, sir. Did a great job. Everyone pour one out. Fire some shots in the air for Kryns, who is now a mod of the channel.